Okay, so back to fintechs. We know that fintechs compete with traditional financial sector players on sort of speed and focus, simplicity and flexibility. The next presentation will be about a way that corporates can harness this sort of simplicity, flexibility and speed in a particular field, insurance technology. And presenting will be Sergei Tolts, who is the COO at Casco, which is a London-based company. Thank you, Sergei.
Thank you. I'm here because OTP has huge opportunities. Things like open banking, PSD2, they open up vast amounts of data and therefore potential customer insights that can be used to cross-sell and upsell new or existing insurance products in a very efficient way. That means that Bankassurance as a channel can become an even more profitable and huge driver of revenue diversification over the coming years. However, there are some challenges. Both existing IT infrastructure and IT capacity constraints at insurers that you need to partner with and within the bank mean that often it can take up to a year and sometimes even up to €1 million to launch a new insurance product, especially if you're trying to launch a digital, which is how consumers these days want to try it. Now, this is where Casco comes in because we can reduce that time and cost to market by 90%. That kind of leads into the whole thing that Sean talked about. Making it really quick to launch a new product means that you can test and learn really, really quickly as well. So essentially, Casco acts as a middle layer between the insurer and the insurer's distribution channel that they would use to get to the customer. Now, in this case, OTP, and specifically the Simple app, for example, is a fantastic distribution channel, whereas the existing partnership with Groupama would be the supply of the insurance product. So we thought we would prove the fact that we can do this 90% faster and quicker by actually building, or digitalizing rather, the existing offline digital insurance, travel insurance product that we have. So here it is. We built it for simple to consume. You can select your cover, you can select what modules you want, and you can even add your family members to it. And then it's simply a case of adding your personal details, adding the personal details of your family members if you want to add them, and you get your price, you get all the key information about what coverage you have, you can get all the regulatory information, and then you can pay within the Simple app and have your product. So we decided to take that and give that to a focus group to look at. And they came back with feedback about really simple and clear UX and UI, and the fact that it was incredibly fast to actually buy the product. Then we also surveyed Simple users and found out that really up to 14% of Simple users would make brilliant customers for this and be really tempted to buy this. Importantly, this is a very realistic group of target customers. And Simple said that they can go live in as little as 4 weeks with our existing product. Now, other insurance companies have trusted us, 15 of them. We've connected them to hundreds of different distribution channels, including 6 Bankassurance channels, and we hope that OTP will be the next major one. So thank you very much. I look forward to your questions and meeting you later.
Thank you very much, Sergei. On the OTP side, I would like to mention the name of Gabor Dalman, who has been the partner of Casco in the OTP startup program. Jury questions. Yes, please.
So how far along are you with those insurers that were on the screen before, like in POCs, in piloting projects? Because I recently wanted to buy an insurance from Zurich, and the guy came there with a 20-page printed document.
So basically, every time we launch a product, it's an actual product launch. This is the first time that we actually only did a POC where it's not gone live. But with all of these insurers, we've got products that are live that are selling somewhere. With Zurich, we did our first one at the beginning of the year. We're now doing 5 more at the same time. So hopefully that won't be the case for much longer for you.
It's always a good sign when the customers are waiting for your product to spread faster. Another question, yes?
Yeah, so there are quite a lot of aggregators and digital brokers, especially in the UK. How are you planning to kind of compete with them? Because they are also a direct channel for banks for insurers to distribute to end customers.
So what we really do is we create the digital version of the product. We're not a marketplace ourselves. What the digital touch point is that the insurer then uses to distribute, we don't really care about. We can provide an API which the user can plug into, which the bank can plug in, the insurer even, can plug into a price comparison site. We can build the white-labeled web app that will sit on the bank's channel. We can build the web app that will sit white-labeled on an affinity channel or anything else. So it's not that we're competing with these guys. They're just one of the distribution channels that we would plug into once we've digitalized or created the product for the insurer.
Yes, one more short question.
How much integration do you need to do with the insurers' systems?
So this is where it really depends on what type of product we're doing. Is it a test and learn kind of thing? Or are we digitalizing an existing big book of business? Because actually, we're incredibly flexible. We can do it quite sandboxed if it's test and learn, or we can integrate deep if there are existing infrastructures in place. And it's that flexibility that's really important for insurers that have complex legacy systems in place.
Thank you very much. No more time. Thank you. Thanks, Sergey.